What's going on, kings and queens? It's your girl Wisdom's daughter. We are talking about baby mama drama tonight, okay? Because he want to know, what did you do with the money? Happy Wednesday, everybody. We're doing something different tonight. We're gonna do what would you do Wednesday, all right? So something new that I'm trying out. We're gonna be looking at quite a few short videos of some baby mama drama, but it's some valid questions. So I want to get you guys' opinions. So tonight is definitely going to be interactive, but we definitely got to talk about the baby mamas on tonight. All right, we got to get into it. But before we do, let me go ahead and greet the Wisdom family in the building. Nubian Queen was first up. Thank you so much, Queen, for being first in the building. She said, hello, WD mods and Nubian kings and queens. That's what I'm talking about. I am Mrs. BB is here. She said, good evening, WD. I really appreciate you and everyone's. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you too. Who else is up in the building? Andrea is here. She said, hey, y'all, look, Andrea got her drinks, her snacks. She got a sandwich, some popcorn. I know that's right. Jam is in the building. Kia Elder is here. She said, hey, WD Mods and Kinfolk. Jam said, oh, my. Look, Jam, Andrea, you see what you started? Kia got popcorn. She got her drink. All right. She is ready to go. Life ain't over is here. Say, hey, everybody. Sammy Cake is in the building. And Jam said, I love a good story time. Yes. Listen, it is not my story time, but we're going to get all up in somebody else's business if that's all right with y'all. But first, let me go ahead and say shout out to all the October birthdays. It is October 1st. So if you're celebrating an October birthday, shout out to you and happy birthday. Kings and queens, let's get the shenanigans rolling. All right. You guys, let me know what you think of the thumbnail, because I wanted to kind of make some changes. I wanted to do some things different. So I've been kind of experimenting, seeing how we can elevate things a little bit. So we will we'll vote on that later, but just let me know what you guys think, if you're liking the new thumbnail, if what your critique is. But let's get into this baby mama stuff, because I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. That's the woman's worst nightmare, okay, is dealing with a baby mama. And some of these women out here be doing the most. And some of these baby daddies, listen, they ain't ish either. Let's just be clear. But anyway, we're going to get into a couple of stories. So let's see where we're going to start. We're actually going to start in my Instagram chat, because that's where everything is. So let's start there. And we're going to look at the first story. This one is hilarious. This one is called You Black Sea Donkey. You black sea donkey. Now, at first, I had gotten offended when I saw a black sea monkey. Like, who is this man and who you think you calling a black sea donkey? But anyway, we're going to find out.
I'm so glad you wanted to meet up. I was just about to call you.
Just about to call me, yeah. Why my son didn't get them J's yesterday?
Because I wasn't able to get them yesterday. I had bought another pair.
Bought another pair for who?
For my boyfriend for his birthday, Jaquez.
What the fuck you mean for your boyfriend? I gave you the money to buy our son the shoes yesterday.
But that's why I need to reach out to you anyway. I need to get an advance on my child support for next month.
What do you need an advance for, and I just gave you some money for child support already?
So I can go get the J's for Bubba at the swap meet for half price.
At the swap meet, so you gonna give my son some fake J's?
Yes, Jaquez. He gonna outgrow him anyway.
I know you fucking lying, you black sea donkey. What the fuck?
A black sea donkey, Jaquez. You can't be serious.
That's my line. You can't say that. You know how to get my son no fake fucking J's. You crazy as shit.
Jaquez, he gonna outgrow him or fuck him up anyway. What difference does it make?
It really don't make a difference. Have you or I ever worn anything fake?
No, Jaquez, but we adults. That's what I'm saying. We a kid.
Back the fuck up, man. Back
What
up.
the fuck? Well, it ain't that damn serious,
It is that damn.
Jaquez.
Put your ass in this goddamn trunk, man. You gonna get our son some fake motherfucking shoes, and you sitting out here with Chanel sandals on and shit. You wanna get our son some fake shit.
Again, I'm grown. I can do that. I work. He don't work nowhere. If you want him to have the shoes, that motherfucking bag, you get the shoes. You just make sure you got my motherfucking child support for next month.
You rock, paper, scissors, head ass bitch. That's what I had gave you the money for in the first goddamn place.
But Jaquez, I got other shit I got to do. I got other bills. I got water and gas and everything like that. So hell, I still use it on the kid.
So what you trying to say? What you implying? That since you had the money, you can spend it on whatever you want to spend it on, and not our kid?
Exactly.
Make that make sense to me. Please make it make sense to me. Tell me how that works.
Because he's in the household with me, Jaquez. He still used the water, the power, the gas. I still got to get food. Do you think that funkling money you give me cover everything? It doesn't.
So in the sense you telling me the child support that I give you, you can spend it on whatever you want to spend it on.
Exactly, Jaquez.
The check, that is for the child. It's child support. Not mommy support, not boyfriend support. That's fucking child support.
It did support the child. It supported him to use the water. It supported him to be able to eat.
That ain't how the fuck it work. If you done had no child, you was had them same motherfucking expenses.
That's how it works in my
way.
household, and you don't run my household, Jaquez. I said what I said, okay?
Who the fuck you talking to? Like
I'm talking to you,
So
Jaquez.
that's how we gonna do it?
Yes, it
You
is.
gonna conduct yourself like that?
Exactly.
You know what? That's some real YB shit. Some real YB shit. Some young bitches.
Call me
that's
what
you
you
doing.
want. Just don't have my motherfucking check
I
list.
ain't gonna have shit for your motherfucking ass.
Bye, Jaquez.
All right, let's pause this right here. For those of y'all just coming into the room, welcome. Go ahead and hit the like button, okay? We talking about some baby mama drama, okay? He want to know what you did with the money. That's what he want to know. First off, let me see if I can make my screen just a little bit bigger for y'all. All right. And then we're gonna talk about this, okay? So basically, she goes up to her baby daddy talking about she's so glad she ran into him because she needs some money and she need an advance on next month's child support. And he want to know what you did with the money. And she used the money to buy her boyfriend some Jordans. Okay. And he's upset because he like, wait a minute, how you walking around in Chanel shoes, but you gonna buy fake shoes for our son, and the money was supposed to be for the son. And she said, look, I gotta use the money for other things, water, gas, all of that. So we're gonna talk about this in a minute. So baby mama receipts, this is where this video came from, said that money wasn't funky when you spend it on your boyfriend, see donkey. Not to mention, you have a job to assist with light, gas, and boyfriend. Question is, boyfriend ain't helping you out? Oh, you ain't gonna share that because you playing baby daddy for his money. Like I said, you were better off lying. Oh, child. Listen, I done already dropped the link, okay? In case y'all want to go ahead and call in with your thoughts, because yeah, what would you do in this situation? Like some of y'all have been in a situation similar where you've had trouble getting money, you know, from your child's father, and he questioning you about what you're doing with the money, and you're not really doing anything bad with it, right? Galatians says, shaking my head. I know a lot of females like this female. Renee said, and these types of individuals are ending up in the news. Yeah, some of them can be ratchet, all right? So we're going to do a poll real quick, and we're going to talk about this because she ultimately was clear. She said, listen, I'm not just using the money on our son. I'm using the money to pay the light bill. I'm using the money to pay the gas bill. Got to keep a roof over his head. What do you guys think about that? Is it okay for a woman to use the money that she gets from her baby daddy for child support to buy her boyfriend sneakers? What y'all think about that? And what do y'all think about her comments on, well, it's not just that, it's other things. First of all, why are you with a man that you got to buy him shoes? I'm just saying. Why? I mean, I get what she's saying, that the little boy is going to grow out of it, so he probably don't need any Jordans. But I mean, personally, I got a problem with the fact that, you know, you running around here with designer clothes on and you got your child in Walmart clothes. But anyway, Galatians said, I think they should have to show receipts for what the money is being spent on. I had to. Jam said, God has been good to me to spare this. I would need bail money. I wish the Kings were in the building tonight because I know they will have a whole lot to say. All right, so quick poll. All right. Was baby mama wrong all right, so all right, so here's the question. Was baby mama wrong for using child support money to buy her boyfriend sneakers? Not any sneakers, it was Jordans. Okay. All right, so I'm putting the poll up in the chat. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Was she wrong? Was baby mama wrong for using child support money to buy her boyfriend Jordan? She said basically once he put the money in her hand, it's for her to use it how she see fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm going to use this money how I see fit. And you ain't going to sit up here and tell me how I can use this doggone money. I'm going to use it how I feel like it. That's what she said. She feel like she could use it for whatever she want to use it for. Because it's all for the child anyway. Okay. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that. All right. All right. Nubian Queen said, I am a true believer in revamping the child support system. I believe that the money should be placed in an account for the child. And anytime there are things that the child needs, show receipts. Well, I'm going to share with you one idea that this gentleman had. I don't know if I have let me stop sharing for a second. I don't know if I have the video on that one, but basically this dude was like, look here, I got a solution for you. And basically he said, this is what we're going to do. This is what I suggest. He said, let's go ahead and put the child support money on a card, right? He said, but how it should work is you put it on a card. Oh, I do have the video. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and show it because I got the video. All right. You guys keep voting and let me know what y'all think. Was she in the wrong for using the child support money to buy her boyfriend sneakers? I mean, you know, her baby daddy gave her the money and she did what she wanted to do with it. So in the spirit of Renee's comment, let's go ahead and hear some ideas about the child support system. I'm sorry, not Renee, it was Nubian Queen. Renee, I'll come back to your comment in a second, but this is a good segue. So listen to this guy's idea.
Let's do one better. I like your idea of a card, and fuck child support altogether. But instead of putting the $87 in child support onto this card, the balance at the first of the month is going to be zero. The primary parent is going to use this card all month for all child expenses. Everything and anything that has to do with supporting the child is going to go onto this card. Because at the end of the month, we're going to reconcile the full amount, we're going to split that in half, and we're going to send you a bill for 50% of all charges accrued from the first day of the month to the last. Because it sounds like you want to keep things fair. You want to make sure that what you're paying is going towards the child, right? Well, this method does that and more. Keeps it clean, keeps it recorded, and most of all, keeps it fair. Willing to watch the card, but not the kids. When you worry more about the $87 a month in child support that you pay, more than your actual child, that's when we know we're dealing with the real deadbeat. You want receipts so bad, I'm gonna lobby for this method. Let's go, Congress. Who's ready to sign the petition? I'll send it to you first because I know how serious you are about the card method. I love it.
So tell me what y'all think about this. I think this is an awesome idea. So basically you have a card like an EBT card and it doesn't have a limit on it. And whatever is used for the child, you're able to see all the expenses, everything that's used for the child. And, you know, at the end of the month, y'all split it 50-50. So if you want to buy, misuse the money and carrying on, you're going to have to cover half of that. But anyway, Jam said child support is not homosexual support. I know that's right. Renee said, yeah, she's wrong. I no longer ask my ex-husband for anything. I'm moving away after I graduate this year, then moving to be near my support system, my family. He hasn't paid anything for our kids. Queen, I hear you. Listen, I understand your pain. Okay. I didn't get not even $1 for my son's father initially for the first like 4 or 5 years, had to take him to child support court. And the amount that I ended up receiving was such a low amount compared to what he had paid for the previous 2 kids. It was an absolute joke. Okay. And then he purposely didn't want to have like a full-time job, so he couldn't be garnished or nothing like that. It was crazy. So I definitely understand. I'm like, I ain't asking for nothing. Jam says she liked that. She likes the idea of a card. My thing is, I like the idea of a card too, but not necessarily a card with no limit. The limit needs to be whatever the designated child support amount is. So if the court awards you $500 a month or $800 a month, whatever they award you, that's what goes on the card. But they're able to see and monitor everything that you do. And just like with the EBT card, certain transactions should not be allowed. It should automatically be declined, right? I can't take my EBT card and walk up into Walmart and be buying clothes and stuff like that. I can buy food and whatnot, but I can't go in there and buy like, that new $300 deep fry that they got that I wanted, right? Kia says she was absolutely wrong. Another woman putting a man over their child. Your child needs shoes, but you look past him and buy a grown ninja. Some disgusting. Renee said he keeps hiding living off of others. Sheriff tried serving him. He didn't even show up to our divorce court case. Luckily, the judge granted it. See, that's a misconception. There are a lot of people out here who think that you need the other person's consent to get a divorce. If you serve someone or attempt to serve someone and they're not responding, the court will deem, just like what happened with Nesta. Just because you don't respond, it may prolong it. But if it's uncontested, it may prolong the process, but it ain't gonna stop the process, because one monkey don't stop no show. I'm just saying. But anyway, Nubian Queen said, I like this idea. I received no child support. Thank God I was blessed financially to take care of my child. You know, I think it's something that the court should do automatically. I mean, I think you should be able to go into court, and if he doesn't show up, they should be able to contact the IRS to find out when he filed his last taxes, how much he made. And based upon that, they should be able to award you an amount, and it should go directly on a card. But, you know, you would be stupid not to show up to child support court, because some judges are like, cool, he ain't here, 1,000. So, but anyway, but I like the idea of put it on a card, because it goes both ways. You have some men that want to be petty, right? They want to be petty about everything. They want to act like you're not using money for the child. And so that gives them the ability to log in and see, okay, I had to buy sneakers, I had to buy a shirt. And what it also does is sometimes it can show that what you're getting in child support doesn't even come close to meeting the needs of the child. So other fun fact, a lot of people don't realize, and a lot of these women don't realize, when a man pays child support or a woman pays child support, because some women pay child support, right? You're paying your half. The child support is not meant to cover all the needs of the child. It is that person's half of their responsibility. But some of these women out here act like they don't know that. So let's listen to another one, because when I tell you, some of this stuff was ratchet. It was ratchet. All right, so let's go to this one right here.
So that's all you got with you. Just that. When there's 3 other kids in this house.
I don't got nothing to do with them other kids. This all I brought, because that's all I had. I'm on a budget until
Friday. It don't matter though. So what? He's supposed to eat that in front of the rest of the kids?
I don't know where he gonna eat it at. Put him in the room, let him eat it by himself. I don't got nothing to do with them other kids.
All right, so just for context, it says, when your baby daddy thinks a pack of bologna and a bottle of grape juice is child support in full. Caught on Ring camera. Budget dad strikes again. So this man really pulled up with 1 pack of bologna and a bottle of grape juice, talking about that's all I could do. I'm on a budget. I got my son what he need. What? Wow. Bro, really? Anyway, so let's listen to him. So he shows up with a pack of bologna and some grape juice.
Kid. This is my John Tavis is my kid, 3 years old.
If you bring for one, you bring for all.
I would if I had the damn money. I just told you I'm on a damn budget. I ain't got the damn money.
So that's all you got with you. Just that. When there's 3 other kids in this house.
I don't got nothing to do with them other kids. This all I brought, because that's all I had. I'm on a budget until Friday.
It don't matter though. So what? He's supposed to eat that in front of the rest of the kids?
I don't know where he gonna eat it at. Put him in the room, let him eat it by himself. I don't got nothing to do with them other kids. This is my John Tavis is my kid, 3 years old.
If you bring for one, you bring for all.
I would if I had the damn money. I just told you I'm on a damn budget. I ain't got the damn money.
So that's all.
Okay, so listen, this is a lot right here. We definitely gonna talk about this one. And y'all, the lines are open, so feel free to call in. The lines are open. All right, let's talk about this one right here. So bro shows up with a pack of bologna. He shows up with a pack of bologna and some grape juice. Said that's all he can do, right? But there are a total of 3 kids in the house, but only 1 kid is his. Only one. John Tavius, that's his. I don't know about them other ones. So he knows that there are other kids in the house, kids that may have known him as Uncle Daddy or Uncle whatever his name is since pull-ups, right? Because you know how that go. Like, you know, when a man date a woman with kids, okay, and then they have a kid together, you know, he had to have been there in some way, shape, or form, right? But now it's they not mine because his check got humbled. The audacity came wrapped in bologna and broadcast through my Ring cam. This was what the person said. What do y'all think? Was he right or wrong? So we got to talk about this, right? She's expecting this man to provide for all 3 of her kids, even though only one of them is his, right? Only one is his. But she like, look, if you gonna bring food over here, you need to bring for everybody, right? Not just him. So what do y'all think about this? Because the first lady took the money, the child support money, spent it on her boyfriend, and had to go back to baby daddy and ask for some more money because now she ain't got the money that she need to buy what she need for her son, right? This dude right here, like, look, all I can do is bring you some sandwich meat and some grape juice. That's all he need right now. That's all I got. And she like, well, you bringing that. What about the other kids? He told her to take the little boy and put him in the room so he could eat his bologna and grape juice without the other kids seeing it. I cannot. You guys got to tell me what you think. All right, let's look at the first poll. Was baby mama wrong for using child support money to buy her boyfriend Jordans? So 100% of y'all said yes, and 16 of y'all voted. All right, awesome. Okay, now our Kings is finally coming in the building. I see you, Tony. Looks like the happy birthday guy. Tony, and I don't know if this is okay, because see, I've gotten in trouble with this before. Tony, you're gonna have to let me know if it's King Tony or if you're a woman, because I was talking to a Tony before and I kept calling him Queen and he's like, look, I'm a king. And I was like, oops, my bad. You're gonna have to let me know. But we need to hear from the Kings, okay? This man brought over a pack of bologna and some grape juice and said that's all he could do. Baby mama is upset because she got 2 other kids. He's like, well, them other 2 ain't mine. John Tavius is mine. What am I supposed to do? You bring for one, you're supposed to bring for all. He like, look, take them kids, put them in a room somewhere and just put them in a room and he can eat it in private. All right. Hold on a second. All right, you guys are voting in the first poll. Go ahead and cast your votes because I'm about to end it and we're going to start the next poll and talk about this foolishness right here. So I have a real valid question for you guys. Is it reasonable to expect a man to pay child support or to support all of your kids? Okay, so let's think about that for a second. You got a man, he meets a woman, and it's 2 different scenarios, right? Because maybe she already had children and then he got her pregnant and had another child and he's like, well, look, only one is mine. Okay, that's a little sticky because he was obviously in those children's lives before he got this, the woman pregnant. But what if they had a child together and she ended up having babies with some other folk after they were no longer together? And now he show up and she like, well, what about my other kids? Okay. So it's tough. It's a sticky situation, but should a man be expected? Here's the question. Should a man be expected to pay that aren't his? Okay, this is a doozy. Should a man be expected to pay child support for kids that aren't his? All right, I'm starting a poll. We got a new poll. Let me go ahead and put up our little banner about the newest poll. This is the tough one. This is definitely a tough one. If you guys want to talk about it, the link is there. It's pinned in the chat. You can call in and we can talk about it. But tell me what you guys think, though. Should a man be expected to pay child support for kids that are not his? So if he brings over food, or if he brings over clothes, if he brings over diapers, is he expected to also provide for the other kids in the house, even if they're not his? So y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm a deep, Tony said I'm a deep voice man. Tony, are you gonna call in with your deep voice and tell us your thoughts? Because we gotta hear from the Kings on this one. Some of these situations is tough. Okay, I mean, I wish I could do multiple polls at one time, but I don't know if I can. Can I do multiple polls at a time? I can't. Oh, YouTube sucks. It would be great if we could do multiple polls at once. We can't. But is this man wrong for bringing over what he could? It was a pack of bologna and some grape juice, but it was something, right? Is baby mama wrong for expecting him to buy food for all of her kids? Right? Tell me what y'all think. And I'm gonna read your comments. I'm gonna play this just one more time. All right. And let's just hear what's going on.
you got with you? Just that. When there's 3 other kids in this house.
I don't got nothing to do with them other kids. This all I brought, because that's all I had. I'm on a budget until
It don't
Friday.
matter though. So what? He's supposed to eat that in front of the rest of them kids?
I don't know where he gonna eat it at. Put him in the room, let him eat it by himself.
That don't make no
I don't
sense.
got nothing to do with them other kids.
That don't
This
make
is
no
my
sense.
John Tavis is my kid, 3 years
If
old.
you bring for one, you bring for all.
I would if I had the damn money. I ain't got. I just told you I'm on a damn budget. I ain't got the damn money.
So that's all you got with you.
All right. So his son is 3. All right. So we still don't know if it, to be honest with you, it sounds to me like maybe he got with her and she had kids and then he got her pregnant and now he's coming back like, look, we ain't together. I'm only providing for the one. And that right there is another issue. We'll come back to that one, right? Because what happens when a man is with a woman that has children? He gets her pregnant and now they're not together and he's paying child support, but she's still expecting him to support the other 2, right? You ask me, it's a sticky situation, but in defense of our kings, I kind of feel like she need to go after their damn daddies, right? How you expecting? You're no longer with this man. He is not responsible for children that he didn't get, that he didn't conceive. That's how I feel about it. Galatians said a lot of them. She said a lot of them I've seen their kid, seen their kids' hair is nappy and clothes hand-me-downs, while her and the deadbeat are dressed well. Yeah, I got a problem with that, with mothers and fathers who are dressed to the nines and their kids look like they came out of a homeless shelter. Definitely have a problem with that. Jam says, I've always said consider family planning this way. That's right. I am Mrs. BB weighed in. She said child support money is specifically for the child. Her money and his money designated for the support of the child should be used for the child. Can you raise and support this child on your own? That's another thing. That's another thing. You should not be expected to, but you need to be prepared to. You should be able to, because if the dad loses his job, if he loses his life, what are you going to do? Right? What are you going to do? And yeah, big ups to Renee. Renee is she's finishing school. She's getting her degree. So big ups to her. Nubian Queen said, where are my Nubian Kings? I know they would love to speak on this. I don't know where they at. Where is Jerome Street? I don't know where he's at tonight. He was on last night. I don't know where he's at. Jam said, this is why condoms are worth the investment. Galatians, I know somebody who got a $1 check a month, shaking my head, and her child was the oldest of 12 kids, while on the other hand, one of the baby mammies got his income taxes and granted almost $300 a month. And even $300 a month. What we doing with $300 a month? Okay. That girl repping BK New York is in the building. Queen, we're talking about this baby mama drama. Okay. We got a man who showed up to his baby mama house with a pack of bologna and some grape juice, and she crying because she got 2 other kids that ain't his, and she like, well, how come you didn't bring nothing for them? So that's what we talking about. Tell me what you think. We got a poll going right now. Should a man be expected to pay child support for kids that aren't his? All right, so go ahead and give us your thoughts, and I'm coming down the line. I'm trying to get to all the comments. So Tony said, looks like the happy birthday guy. Life ain't over. She needs to go after them other baby daddies. Ding, ding, ding. Hold on a second. All right. Life ain't over says she need to go after them other baby daddies. Yes, I agree with you. I must agree with you there, Queen. She should at least try. Shaking my head. He's not responsible for all the other kids. However, I think he's being petty. But you know what? Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but you got some women out here that don't get anything. They don't get a card. They don't get food. They don't get money. They don't get clothes, shoes, school supplies, nothing. So he said he's on a budget. At least he's trying. She ain't mad that he showed her with the bologna and the grape juice. She mad because he didn't bring enough for the other kids. He could come get his kid and take him for a value meal. Yeah, he could have done that. You know, take him out somewhere, right? And Tony said, look, don't worry, I'm a king. I'm a deep voice man. You funny. You are funny. Child support or contribute to the other kids in the house? That's a good question. That's a good question. Tony says salami and grape juice sounds good. Galatians said, I know a woman who had 5 kids by 5 different men, and she met a man and he was a truck driver and he took care of all them kids, even the son that he had by her. I don't agree with it. It's a huge financial strain. You have some men out there that have done that. Okay. You have some men that will get with a woman All right. Tony said, I'm here, ladies. Tony, can you hit the link? Let me just drop it again. Let me just drop the link again. Call in and tell us your thoughts. I don't know if you've ever done it before, but you're going to click on the link. All right. If you're on your phone, you will have to go out of the live on your phone. But what it's going to do is it's going to open up in StreamYard, and you'll be able to sign into your YouTube, or it might take you in automatically. And you can change your name. You can put whatever name you want. You can put anonymous. You don't have to be on camera. But if you're comfortable, go ahead and click the link, and I'll see you when you pop up, and you can tell us your thoughts. Tell us what you think, okay? Because I'm waiting for some of the other kings to come into the building. I know a woman who has 5 children and 5 baby daddies, and she receives support for each one of them for her kids. I agree. If you have 5 children and 5 baby daddies, then you need to go get child support for each one of them, right? Each one of those men need to be responsible. I don't think it's fair to expect a man now, if he wants to do it, that's on him, but to expect a man to be responsible for all of your doggone kids. All right, Tony is in the building.
Oh boy.
What's going
Hello.
on, Tony?
How are you, ladies? How are you?
I'm doing all right. Hold on, Tony. Let me just make an adjustment here.
I couldn't do it on my
phone. Okay, that's okay. Hold on 1 second for me, because what I want to do is make sure that we can see you.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, okay. Hold on 1 second for me, love. 1 second.
All right.
Let me. I'm trying to see if I can bring you up so everyone can hear you. And let's see.
Oh my goodness. Oh shit.
So let us know your thoughts, and I'm gonna try to see if I can. Tony, hold on just 1 second for me, okay?
Yeah, no problem. I got more time than money.
Yep. Let me go ahead and change our layout so this way we can have you up and we can talk. All right. I think that will.
Yeah, I'm getting an echo in my earphones.
You're getting an echo?
Yeah.
All right. Hang on 1 second. All righty. So I'm going to go ahead and mute my line. And tell us what you think about this foolishness. The first woman who's using the money for her boyfriend and going back and asking for more money. And the second woman who's like, no, you got to take care of all these kids. What do you think?
Number one, my first impression is I look like Nesto. And I'm ashamed of myself.
You can turn your camera off if you want to. Actually.
No. You know what?
We're not going to judge you, though. You're so funny. Tony said he looked like Nesto.
No, my teeth are white, and
you do not look like Nesto. But wait.
No, and a whole lot of women. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, God, Jesus Christ. Oh, thank you. Okay, this is what you're gonna do to me.
No, I'll tell you what.
You're gonna make me look like a silverback.
All right, I'll do that. All right.
You're gonna make me look like.
Wait, I'm gonna make you look like what? Like that?
Yeah.
No, but seriously, tell us your thoughts. Tell us what you think.
Okay. I have never done this. I've never done this before. Wisdom, thank you so much. Because, everybody wants to, they hear my voice, they see my stuff, and they just laugh. Okay.
It's all right, but we can hear you just fine now.
Yeah, but you know what else, honey?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a Chanel in my back. Okay, so I'm not going to go buy a Bama couch.
Okay. I'm not going to go buy. So let me ask you something.
Yes, dear. Yes.
So one of the things I've always wondered, especially when I was single, is how does a man end up with a woman, or how does a woman end up with a woman with like 5 kids, for example, end up with a man willing to take care of all these kids? What is it about a woman with a bunch of kids that makes a man say, oh, you know what, she got 5 kids, 6 kids, 8 kids, I want to get with her? Talk to me about that. Is it that she's not telling him about the kids right away and she waits until he fall in love and he don't care? Is it because it gives him a sense of, oh, she needs my help? What is the appeal with a woman?
Do you really want my opinion?
Yes,
do you really want my opinion?
I want your honest opinion.
Okay. If she swallows, we don't give a shit.
I love it. Look, he told the truth. Okay, he's like, look here, if she do some things, I don't even care.
Okay.
So for those of you who are wondering, okay, how in the world is it possible, all right, that this woman got 5 kids over here, you know, and who would want to be with a woman with that many kids? So she must be doing something right. Okay, well, let me ask you something. Is it fair to expect the man to provide support for all of her kids, even the ones that are not his, if they're not together?
Okay, so I'm getting like 3 different things coming in my ear, so I can't.
Oh, you may still be in the live.
You know what? Let me do this.
Yeah, you got to click out of it.
Yeah,
on your phone.
Now we got it.
Is that better? Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
No, if she swallows, we don't care. Okay, we're just guys. Okay. And you know, I'm sorry, but y'all caught me on a real bad day. Okay. I got to go get shaved. I got to go get shaved. And I'm a good-looking guy. I really am. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you, we can't even see you that good.
Jeffrey Osborne is my cousin, and I look like him.
Okay.
But this thing here is shameful. It's just shameful. But you just caught me on the wrong day, Wisdom's daughter, because you had some shit going on that I could just not resist. Okay. What was that? What was that song? What was that song? There's something out there I can't resist. Okay, I couldn't resist it. But there's nothing in my mirror. Yeah, there's nothing in my mirror. I don't have a Chanel print. I'm not gonna go buy Bama couch. I'm not gonna do all that. Okay.
I hear that. Last question. Do you think that a man should be do you think that a man should have to provide support to all of a woman's kids, even the ones that are not his, if they're not together?
If you're gonna be with a woman, okay, if you're gonna be with a woman, you should you knew what you were getting into before you got into it. Okay.
Okay.
If you got a kid after that, then you got to provide for everybody. Okay. But see, that's the problem with our culture, and the white guys. The white guys are no better. Okay. The only thing between us and the white guys is we're not going to act a fool because we're going to jail. Okay. The white guys, they just going to roll out, and she's going to call the police and have the police just stop you and just act stupid. But no, I don't believe in that. I never have believed in that. But I mean, if you love the woman, you're gonna love the kid. You're gonna love the baggage. Okay, everybody has baggage. Everybody has baggage.
That is true.
Okay,
that is very, very true.
Yeah. Okay, but I only have one child. Oh, I'm sorry I put that out there like that, but I only have one child. And his mother, she was not like that. No.
You know what it is? I think there's a generational gap, and I think, you know, you mentioned it, and then we'll move on to the next video, but you mentioned it, just generation. These young ones today, their values are very different, and the values of young men are very different. So
yeah,
you know,
but when they reach my age, and they need the Viagra and the Roco and all that other bullshit that's going on out there. Okay, even I'm younger, I'm older than Nesto, and Nesto needed liquid Viagra. Okay, but I'm not running around with a whole bunch of. Oh no, she didn't. Y'all, that was funky shit you just did. That was some funky shit you just did. Okay. I mean, I got a prescription. Okay, if I want to do it, I can do it. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. It's not about the sex anymore. At a certain age, it's not about the sex anymore. It really is. It's just about somebody that wants to be with you, and you can sit out on the back on the lanai. I don't know where you're from at all, but you can sit out on the lanai and have scotch and waters or vodka and cranberries, and you can go and just go to sleep. Okay,
I hear you. Tony, hang on 1 second for me. We're gonna because I'm looking at the time. We're gonna jump to the next video. I'm going to stay in the background. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to just put you out of the studio for just a second.
Yeah, I've been thrown out of better places.
No, you're so funny, no. No, that's not kicking you out. But let me. But what I am gonna do is let me go ahead and I'm gonna mute you, and we're gonna go ahead and go into the next video. So just hang tight, okay?
Not a problem, dear. Thank you.
You're welcome. You are welcome. You know there is definitely a generational gap in terms of these young ones and what they're doing. But anyway, let's go to the next video because I think this one was the worst one of all. All right. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, since we've been talking about the baby mamas, we got some baby daddies that ain't right. Okay. So let's look at one of these baby daddies that clearly got a problem. All right. And so far, 95% of y'all said no. A man should not be expected to pay child support for kids that aren't his. All right, let's take a look at this one crazy baby daddy.
Hey, Wisdom. Did I lie about my voice?
No, you didn't. You did not lie about your voice.
All right, put me back on mute, baby. Put me back on mute. All right.
So this caption says, if you keep feeding them, they're gonna keep coming back. Leave no crumbs. Leave no crumbs. Let's go.
Baby, please, can you open up the door? Like, I ain't even do shit for real. You mad over some petty ass shit. Can you please open the door? Oh, you don't want to open up the door?
No.
Fuck you then, bitch.
All right, now he leaves. All right, but watch him swing back around because it's cold out there, and he had to think about it for a second. He had to think about it. Here he coming back.
Now you in here, ho.
Not him trying the windows. Lord.
Who you think got you this house? You ain't get it. Who the fuck you think your first whip for you? I done taught you how to drive and everything. Bitch.
Open up the door. It's cold. I'm trying to work it out with you. Come on, baby, please.
It must be real cold. Because now he's trying to work it out.
Carissa! I know you hear me. Baby, open up the door. Oh, you must be in there fucking with somebody else. Who you fucking with? That one nigga from your job? Huh? You fucking with that lame ass nigga? Bitch, I'm about to burn this shit. I got something for you. I'm about to burn this bitch now. Nah.
Baby, the changes he going through.
Oh, you thought I was playing, ho? Huh? You better open up this motherfucker door before I burn this motherfucker up. Or you ain't gonna come out this bitch. Like, no, I ain't gonna do that to you because you the mama of my kids. You know I ain't that type of dude. I'm a good guy. But when you play with me like that, like play with my emotions and shit, if you play with my emotions, I'ma just go crazy. Cause then you got like other niggas in your face, and I don't like shit like that. That shit really hurt me. I don't like shit like that. You turned me into this type of nigga.
I don't know what she did to bro to turn him into this type of dude, but anyway, this sorry assignment of a baby daddy out here switching emotions like channels. First, he banging on the door talking about open this MFing door. You be. Then he come back talking about it's cold out here. Cold out here. You in there sleeping with other dudes. You got other dudes in the house. I bought you this house just like I bought you that car and I taught you how to drive. Then he come back talking about I'll burn this whole house down with you in it. Got a whole gas tank. I mean a whole tank of gas. Talking about don't play with me. All right. Then he come back later talking about I'm sorry, baby. I'm trying to work it out. I miss my family. Boy, if you don't take that Oscar-worthy performance and get off her porch, some of y'all don't need a second chance. Y'all need a restraining order. All right, so yeah, so baby daddies be they be doing the most. I'm gonna go ahead and end this poll. 95% of y'all said no. A man should not be expected to pay child support for kids that aren't his, and 5% of y'all said yes. All right, so now we gonna look at another baby mama. We gonna let's see what she got going on. Okay, let's see what her deal is. Maybe she got it together. Maybe. Baby mama.
I'm about to go to work, bro. What are you doing here, bro?
Leave him back up at his job. Let's see what the hell she up there for.
I told you I need some money. Your son needs some diapers. You need some wipes. You need some food. And I need to get my hair done. So.
Oh, y'all, she play too goddamn much. Talking about that baby need all this shit and they gonna say she need her hair done. Girl, you pop up at that man's job so you can get some money and get that goddamn hair done. Y'all listen to what he gotta say.
That's not my problem getting your hair done, bro.
Exactly. You want your goddamn hair done, you pay for that shit.
I texted you and told you I was coming up here to get the money to get my hair done.
Oh, she big mad.
He hungry. What about the money that you got last month?
What money?
He hungry, but where's your money, baby girl? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Women, y'all gotta have your own money just in case the baby daddy don't come through. You the one birthed that baby, so you should know that you gotta take care of that goddamn baby. Listen to the rest of this shit.
That money got spent. I have to take care of him every day. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Every day. I have to eat every day. We got stuff to do. That money been spent.
But where's your money? Because it's not his job to take care of you. It's his job to take care of that child. So that money he gave you for that child should have been spent all on that child, not your goddamn bill.
I need some money to get my hair done.
What does you have to eat got anything to do with me?
My son need him a couple of things. He needs some new clothes. He needs some shoes. I mean, you working. You got a job, right?
Right, y'all. She keep on talking about this goddamn hair done. He don't owe you shit. He only owe his son. And you sitting here trying to say your son need all this shit, but you over there spending that money that man giving your ass on other shit.
You weird.
How am I weird? Because I don't want to get your hair done.
It's cool though. It's cool. You won't be seeing your son no more. Bye.
Ooh.
Wait, what, bro?
Okay, so she really popped up at his job talking about if you ain't giving me hair money, you ain't seeing your son. Ma'am, you already getting child support and you mad because he clocked in without adding to your wig fund. This delusion is getting out of hand. Yeah, you have some women out here that be taking advantage. You definitely have some women out here that be taking advantage, like the Black Sea donkey that talked about I spent the money on my boyfriend, so I need you to give me some more money and I need an advance on next month too. If he's on child support, if I was him, I would take this video to DFACS child support enforcement worker and fix her tail. These are some of the comments coming out. Don't give her money, but buy what her son needs, as she clearly isn't spending it on your son. Using your son as a weapon is vile. Show this in court and get custody. She clearly isn't putting him first. Meanwhile, she got her them lashes, okay, looking like tarantulas, okay. It costs like, you know, $200 and $300 to get all them lashes like that. Nails done, okay, all types of design and stuff. She probably paid at least $75 for the nails. So that's where your child support money is going. It's going to hair, nails, and lashes. Ladies, please have your own hustle and do what you need to do regardless of your baby daddy, regardless of if your baby daddy is going to help you or not, because one thing that looks sad AF is you begging for money. Why is her hair not his problem when she spent her money on his baby? Okay, so somebody has a different perspective. So let's poll it real quick. Let's do another poll. So let's see. All right, I'm getting them questions together. Hang on. All right, so here's another question. This is a toughie, okay? I'm glad I'm not participating in these polls because this one is hard. If a woman spends her money on her child, can she spend the child support money on herself? Tell me what y'all think, and I'm gonna keep reading these comments. And speaking of comments, let me check in on yours. Jones Poetry is here. What's going on, King? How are you? My mama was asking about you. She was wondering how you were doing. So I told her that I hadn't heard from you, but I know you be on the road and you be doing big things. If you develop a relationship with the children, it's hard to leave them without supporting them. That is true, unless you one of them dudes and you ain't worth ish. I am Mrs. BB said hello. June's Poetry King, happy to see you. Jam said, wow, call the cops. A weirdo. She talking about the last dude. The last dude talking about he gonna burn the house down with her in it because his baby mama don't want to come to the door. That now we see why she didn't want to come to the door. What a turnoff. Girl, run. This is why you need your piece of steel with you at all times. Go ahead, Nubian Queen. That's what I'm talking about. Jam says switching emotions like channels. Yes, yes, yes. Women should be on birth control. Men should learn birth control. Fathers should start taking mamas to court. And yes, the family court judge need to hear all of this, okay? But y'all tell me what y'all think, okay? If I spend my money on my child, okay, I'm spending my money on him. Does that mean when I get your child support, I can spend it on myself, okay? And you guys are torn. So 36% of y'all say yes, and 64% of y'all say hell no. Child support is for the child, okay? What you spending on your child is your part. That's your part. That's your half. All right, so I got a couple of messages in the private chat. I'll read it, a couple of messages. So a comment came out, women can be greasy too. That is very true. We most of the ones we looking at, and we about to look at another one that's real greasy. She has a slab of ribs and talking ish. Right? Why don't you give your baby them? Why don't you feed your baby? Why don't you give your baby them ribs? Her hair is not in the best interest of the child. And Jam said that part. All right, let's keep going. And you guys continue voting and letting me know what you guys think. All right. The poll question is, if a woman spends her money on the child, can she spend the child support money on herself? Right? What's going on, champion? Sahaya Chat and Miss WD. We having a good conversation about this baby mama drama. All right, I got another one for you. And this one might make some of y'all upset. Well, let me see if I can find it first. Okay, let me see. Here it is. Okay. So the theme is baby mama takes $9,000 from her boyfriend's joint account to bail out her baby daddy. Whoo, child.
Hell nah, she did. Yo, what happened to that 9,000?
Why are you yelling?
My fault.
You know how late it is?
The 9,000. What happened to it? That you took out the account. Where is it?
I told you when I'm gonna put it back, I'm gonna put it back. Why are you clocking me?
Today's the day. What you mean?
I never gave you a
And
date.
I forgot to act. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
No,
did.
So
First of all,
when do you? So wait, hold on, no. When do you
let me
plan
talk.
on getting the
When
money?
when I decided. No, when you decided that we were gonna have a joint account, I didn't know you were gonna be clocking me about what I spend and what I use.
This is $9,000 you playing with.
And
you said today, Wednesday,
I never said
you're gonna
that.
have it.
You said that.
And you agreed to having it.
I said I will see.
So why are you going back and forth with
Because
my money? It's
money.
our money too. It's my money too, though, right?
Okay, and I said when I can put it back, I'm going to put it back.
All right. So where is it? I'm not like.
I don't have it right now.
Okay, so when are you gonna get it back? Why would you tell me you're gonna have it today on this Wednesday?
I never said that, but
you agreed to. Yo, why are you lying to me though? Where's the money? Okay, where is it? What did you even do with it? What you do?
I had to handle some business.
Right. What's
first.
the business? Like what? Like $9,000 for what? You didn't even tell me. You just told me you're gonna use it. I'm gonna put it back Wednesday. And I'm just assuming you're gonna have it back Wednesday.
Bro.
Today's Wednesday. What's the issue?
Bro, Reginald needed it. That was it.
You gave it to Reggie for what? Why would you ever give my money to your baby father? Are you dumb?
He got in some trouble and I needed to bond him out.
What the fuck that got to do with me?
It has nothing to do with you, but when we got together, you knew my family came first, and I thought with.
You tell me you fucking playing with me right now.
First of
Ain't
all,
no way you gonna give $9,000 to your baby father like me. Okay, I don't care. He was in jail? So you bailed him with my money? Are you insane?
Why are you yelling?
Cause you crazy.
Call the police.
You ain't even tell me the truth. You said you're gonna use it to handle some business.
And
that ain't no business.
I can't be a single mother.
I'm here. Yo, nah, this is crazy.
You're sitting here checking me.
Nah.
Now, if I took some money out the account for my
So
child,
no.
would you have questioned me
I
like
don't
that?
care about none of that shit, man. No funny shit. You took my money for real. You gave it to your baby father.
I didn't.
How is you gonna give it back? How is you gonna get it back? How is you gonna get it back?
He said he's gonna work some out. He's gonna make some plays and he's gonna give me the half of the money back. And I'm gonna give you the other half.
I need my shit back tonight. He's out, right? Tell him
complications.
Wait, what you mean? It been some so you just took $9,000 and he's still not out? I need my shit.
I gave it
I'm not
to
playing.
his
I
friend.
need my shit.
I gave it to his friend. He gonna go to the
You
bail
gave my money to
bondsman
his friend, so you trusted his friend with my money?
First of all,
are you dumb?
Knew Rico. Like he's gonna take.
I don't know no Rico. I heard of Rico. I don't know him for real.
Okay, can you not just trust me? I thought that's what we built our foundation on.
Nah, this is like this is in like I can't even. You is crazy. I don't even know what to say. Nah, I want you to go start this car and go and get this money like right now. Hell nah, yo.
Baby. So, child. wait a minute. So what the hell? So sis asked her boyfriend if she could borrow $9,000 to quote unquote handle some business. And she didn't really ask him. She told him, listen, I need some money out the joint account. They have a joint account. Okay. But the interesting thing about a joint account is that it's supposed to be both people putting money into the account. But what it sounds like to me is it's only him putting money into the joint account and her taking it out. Okay. So that's their definition of a joint account. I put the money, he put the money in and I take it out. So she took $9,000 out of their joint account, talking about she got to handle some business. And he said, he said, yes, God bless his naive heart. Not only did she dip into the joint account like she was buying groceries, but get this, she used the money to bail out her baby daddy and told her man that they both gonna pay it back. Like it's a 50-50 business loan or something. Then had the audacity to catch amnesia when he asked about the money. She says she'll pay it back when she can. Child, is she dumb, delusional, or dangerously loyal? Okay. Baby, this is one for the books. Okay. Look here. Tony said this some Sonya type ish. He said not. He said Reggie got your money. Reggie got your money. Hang on a second, y'all. I'm over here messing with these screens and oops. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Anyway, yes, 9 bands. 9 bands. Okay. Jam said, look, dude, are you really listening? She said Reggie got into some trouble. He needed a little help. June's Poetry says she is throwing good money behind the bag. why is he charged? What is he charged with? RICO charge seemed like 9,000 K is going to the bail bondsman and would not be coming back. Right. That's why she said, and we gonna pay it back, you know, meaning that she ain't really gonna get the money back from Reggie. He ain't have the money to start with. So he didn't have 9,000 to start with. So how is he going to have $9,000 in order to, why can't I see why I'm at? Hold on. How is he going to have $9,000 in order to pay her back when he didn't have it to begin with? So she told her boyfriend, yeah, and we gonna put the money back. So you take $9,000 from me, okay? And you claim you gonna put half back in, and then you want me to put, so I already put in 9,000 that you took, and now you want me to put back another 45? Girl, bye. Reggie is coming home and you are out, right? You might as well let Reggie live with you. I agree. All right. So listen, if a woman spends her money on a child, can she spend the child support money on herself? 19 of y'all voted. 26% of y'all said yes. 74% of y'all said absolutely not. All right. Thank you so much for participating in the poll. I'm going to go ahead and end that. And I don't even know what to say about this one right here. I think there's a problem called Reggie. Nubian Queen, yes, there is a problem called Reggie. Okay. Jan said, but did you hear her talking about her family? You want me to be a single mother? Dude, she is not into you. She said, I thought you understood that when we got together, family come first. Family. So you know what? I got a poll question for you. I got a good one. Okay. I got a good one. Who actually, I don't know if I want to do this poll question yet, because we're about to watch another video, and that one, ladies, this one, the next video is going to be for the ladies. Okay. But let's see if I'm going to ask this question or not. Let's see. Okay. So the question is, who comes first? Spouse or okay. All righty. This is a tough one. Okay. Now, this is a loaded question because I put spouse, right? So who comes first, spouse or baby daddy / baby mama, right? I put spouse, but spouse can also be, you know, boyfriend. And I know that's tough because it's like, look, if you marry me, you know what? Let's forget about boyfriend. Who comes first? Okay. Do you prioritize your spouse or the mother or father of your child? That's the question. Do you prioritize your spouse or the mother or father of your child? That is the question. That is the question. June's Poetry said, I thought I heard the baby daddy is still in jail. I thought he said she gave the money to the baby daddy's friend. Right. Let's play that one more time. Let's play. This is a good one. Let's play it one more time because there were some things that were missed. And yes, June's Poetry, you did hear it right. She keeps switching up the stories. She said the money was for the bail bondsman, but she also said she gave it to his friend to give to the bail bondsman. But let's listen to it again while you guys vote.
Yo, what happened to that 9,000?
Why the fuck are you yelling?
My fault.
You know how late it is?
The 9,000. What happened to it?
9,000.
That you took out the account. Where is it?
I told you when I'm gonna put it back, I'm gonna put it back. Why are you clocking me?
Today's the day. What you mean?
I never gave you a
And
date.
I forgot to act. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
No,
did.
Well,
When wait, hold on, no. When do you plan on getting the money?
When I decided, when you decided that we were gonna have a joint account, I didn't know you were gonna be clocking me about what I spend and what I use.
This is $9,000 you playing with.
And
you said today, Wednesday,
I never said
you're gonna
that.
have it.
You said that.
And you agreed to having it.
I said I will see.
So why are you going back and forth with
Because
my money? It's
money.
our money too. It's my money too, though, right?
Okay. And I said when I can put it back, I'm going to put it back.
All right. So where is it? I'm not like.
I don't have it right now.
Okay. So when are you gonna get it back? Why would you tell me you're gonna have it today on this Wednesday?
I never said that, but
you agreed to Yo, why you lying to me though? Where's the money? Okay, where's it? What did you even do with it? What you do?
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me end the poll and put it back up because my bad. Thank you, Jam. Because I'm reading your comment and I swear my brain is moving slow today. Sorry. All right, let's get it together. Who comes first? I'm looking. I'm like spouse, no spouse. What are we talking about here? I'm so sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. Let me fix our poll. And then we're gonna really listen clearly to what old girl is talking about. All right, so who comes first? Spouse or baby mama, baby daddy? All right. There we go. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you're on it. Yep. All right. Yeah, my brain needs food. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so my brain is foggy. But anyway, let's listen to this foolishness because she can't even get her own lies together.
Had to handle some business.
Right. What's the business? Like what? Like $9,000 for what? You didn't even tell me. You just told me.
She said, I had to handle some business, priorities first. So obviously this man, her boyfriend, who she got the 9 G's from, is not a priority. He's not a priority. He is not a priority, obviously, because she said, I had to handle some business, priorities first. Okay, that's why we're asking this question. Who comes first, spouse or baby daddy / baby mama, right? And if you're not married, then if you're in a relationship, right? So who are you prioritizing? The person that you're with and that you're committed to, or the mother or father of your kid?
You're gonna use it. I'm gonna put it back Wednesday. And I'm just assuming you're gonna have it back Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. What's the issue?
Reginald needed it. That was it.
You gave it to Reggie for what? Why would you ever give my money to your baby father? Are you dumb?
He got in some trouble and I needed to bond him out.
What the fuck that got to do with me?
It has nothing to do with you, but when we got together, you knew my family came first, and I thought that's what...
Oh, no, you tell me you fucking playing with me right now.
First of
Ain't
all,
no way you gonna give $9,000 to your baby father like me. Okay, I don't care. He was in jail? So you bailed him out with my money? Are you insane?
Why are you yelling?
Cause you crazy.
Call the police.
You ain't even tell me the truth. You said you're gonna use it to handle some business.
And
that ain't no business.
I can't be a single mother.
I'm here. Yo, nah, this is crazy.
She said that was business. And I can't be a single mother because clearly I can't depend on you. Well, you were able to depend on him to get the money for the bail money for your baby daddy. So clearly he's dependable. The comments is saying she for the streets, bro. Give her booty back to give her ass back to Reggie. Kings never ever date a single mom, period. Okay, I don't know if I agree with that. You can date a single mom. You just got to understand what kind of single mom, because you got single women that are ratchet too. Close the account. She's using you. Man, y'all too positive in the comments for me. Bro needs to beat. No, bro needs to put the Beats by Dre on her headpiece. Oh Lord. I know this is a skit, but I feel like her reaction and action are true to heart. This don't feel like no skit. Anyway, as soon as she mentioned Reggie, that's the moment her jaw would have met my fist. Oh no, she got a joint account. You never get a joint account with anybody. You never get a joint account with somebody you're not married to, right? Why are you over here playing house? So you put $9,000 in the account and it's a joint account for her to take the money out to use it when she wants to. Gaslighting at its finest. All right, let's keep going.
You're sitting here checking me.
Nah.
Now, if I took some money out the account for my child,
no.
would you have questioned me
I
like
don't care about none of that shit, man. No funny shit. You took my money for real. You gave it to your baby father.
I didn't.
How is you gonna give it back? How is you gonna get it back? How is you gonna get it back?
He said he's gonna work some out. He's gonna make some plays and he's gonna give me the half of the money back. And
You gotta. I need my shit back tonight. Tonight. He's out, right? Tell him I. Wait, what you mean? It been some. So you just.
Wow. Okay. So listening to this for the second time. All right. She don't care nothing about this dude. Okay. Who she really care about is her baby daddy, but her baby daddy apparently ain't got shit. So she had to find a dude that got a little something to support. She said, well, he said he gonna work something out and he'll pay me back the other half, and then I'll pay the other half when I get paid. Well, I don't know what kind of job she has, but she gets $4,500 after taxes in a 2-week period. But she would have to be making, over 150 grand. She probably would have to be making closer to like 180 or 200,000. I don't know what she does. But she said, I gave it to the government. I gave it to the bail bondsman. There were complications. What kind of complication? Oh, meaning she gave them the bail money, but he still couldn't get out. Like, Nesto, can you imagine if Dre had put up his house, okay, to bail, to try to get Nesto out on one of those charges, only to find out he has other non-bondable charges? Meaning that he could bond out on one charge, but because he has other charges that are not bondable, he would not actually get out of jail. So it's a waste. This is why Dre didn't get
$9,000 and he's still not out. I need my shit.
I gave it
I'm not
to
playing.
his friend.
I need my shit.
I gave it to his friend. He gonna go to the
You
bail
gave my money to
bondsman
his friend, so you trusted his friend with my money?
First of all,
are you dumb?
Okay, yeah, she is dumb. I gave it to his friend. You gave your baby daddy's friend $9,000, trusting him to go take it to the bail bondsman. No, something ain't right. She lying. She got to be lying. Who comes first, the spouse or baby daddy / baby mama? All right. 77% of y'all said spouse. 23% of y'all said the mother or the father of my kid come first. Well, all right now. This is terrible.
Rico, like he's gonna take.
I don't know no Rico. I heard of Rico. I don't know him for real.
Okay, can you not just trust me? I thought that's what we built our foundation on.
Nah, this is like this is in like I can't even. You is crazy. I don't even know what to say. Nah, I want you to go start this car and go and get this money like right now. Hell nah, yo.
Woo, baby. All right, we're gonna do one more, and this one I saved the best one for last. I think I saved the best one for last. Because when I tell you that this one right here has probably caused more arguments than I can think of, yeah. All right, let me get to some of y'all's comments. She gave the money to Crail Lewis or Lamont Dunbar. Yep, I got the question rephrased. I'm so sorry, y'all. She should have said to him that age-old tired response when I get my tax returns. That would have made more sense. I'm not married. Neither are my priority. Tony said, don't go to jail over Reggie. He needs to realize that money is gone. He is just getting frustrated. Dude, let it go and pack your things. She definitely is not a keeper. Reggie, come get your lady friend. Facts. Dre's Crocs would really be turned over. Tony said, Nesto knows Rico. You funny. Anxiety at its finest. $9,000. And she don't even look like she worth $9 grand. Okay. She should have took 100 or 2 out of that $9 grand that was supposed to go to whoever, Reggie or whoever she was giving it to, and got her hair done or something. All right, let's go to the last one. This one is titled, Why Are You Paying Your Baby Mama's Rent? Why are you paying your baby mama's rent? Y'all ready?
So you pay your baby mama rent?
What you mean?
Why you pay your baby mama rent?
Man, come on, don't start this shit. What you mean?
Why are you paying your baby mama rent? She got a job.
Dude, that's my motherfucking baby mama, dude.
Yeah, but she has a job.
I'm gonna make sure my baby.
Listen,
Listen, I'm not gonna argue with you about my baby mama.
It don't matter.
I'm gonna always make sure my baby mama's straight.
Okay, making sure she's straight. You pay her.
She got my kids. If she need anything from me, I'm gonna make sure she's straight. What are you talking about?
You pay her $3,000 in child
Listen, I'll pay her water bill. I'll give her money. That's my baby mama. I will never see her out here bad.
$3,000 a month.
She got my kids. I take care of you too. Why you tripping? But then that's still my baby mama though.
Okay, but you not taking care
That's still my baby. What you mean? Come on, don't do that. You know I take care of my household. Do not fucking do that.
Okay,
Yes, I can't believe you.
You must continue. You care about her. It's one thing to
I
care about your
listen.
kid. I love your kid. 10 toes down. I love your kid like mine. But at the end of the day, though, you already paid.
At the end of the day, still my baby
$30
mama, so
Still
stop
pay her
tripping
rent.
though. Like, come on, don't do.
Listen,
Listen. I ain't got time to argue with you about that. That's my baby mama. I'm gonna make sure my baby mama straight, okay? She got my whole kid. If you can't handle that, then you, hey, if you can't handle that, we can't be together.
Mama straight, you better see your kid straight.
I'm making sure they both straight.
Oh,
All right, so you gotta deal with that shit.
But you don't think you're here, though.
What you listen? I'm not finna argue with you. I'm done.
No, damn.
I'm done arguing with you.
So you paid your baby mama rent.
Okay, so that one right there got my pressure up, okay? Because I feel the frustration. So there was a question in the chat. Is this the wife? Is this a wife? I don't believe so because I don't see a ring. Okay, unless she got mad and took it off. Okay, Tony said, oh, Lord, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready either. And I done listened to this twice already and I still wasn't ready. What's going on? Ebony Woods has entered the chat. Hey, she said, hey, Wisdom and Kinfolk. I'm late, but here now. Nubian Queen said, oh, okay, yes. Yep. Look. Okay. Yeah, this is one of those where I'm like, I'm not even sure what to say. You want to talk about some baby mama drama, like on some for real. This one, right? I mean, okay. Let's break this down. Let me read the caption and we're gonna break this thing down because we need to be fair, okay? Well, who in the hell does he think he is? FEMA or the HRA? Or the welfare office? There is absolutely no room for you, sis. This is not okay unless he and his baby mama is A, still in a relationship, B, still sleeping together, C, besties, or D, all of the above. Okay. He still takes care of his baby mama's bills, personal needs, all while in a relationship. We gotta talk about this one. This woman said you pay her $3,000 a month in child support. Now, this right here might actually be a skit, but the fact of the matter is, whether it's a skit or not, it's a topic that I know that there are those who have concerns about. I have a friend, I should have had him come on, but I have a friend who moved back in with his baby mother. Okay. His son, when he was, I don't know, maybe 12 or 13, said, Dad, I got maybe 5-6 more years before I'm 18 and I'm out the house. Would you be willing to come back home and stay with us just until I go to college? And he agreed. Now, the problem is it's a 2-bedroom apartment. Okay. So the son got his own room and then the son's mother has her room, but he sleeps in her bed. Now there's no relations going on. She's not interested. He ain't interested. You know, they literally one sleep on top of the covers, one sleep under the covers. I mean, this is weird. And they sleep head to foot. But that's how they do it. Because he's like, I don't feel like sleeping on the couch. I'm like, okay, no pull-out couch. No pull-out couch. No blow-up mattress. No. Because I'd be sleeping in my son's room, honestly. But that's their arrangement. And it's always an issue when he gets into relationships, which is why he doesn't date right now, because they don't understand how you still living in your baby mama's. Well, first of all, that was his apartment. Let me be clear. She was living with him. That's his apartment. His name is on the lease. Okay. They broke up. He moved out, got his own place. His son asked him to come back, which he did. And so it technically is his apartment. All right. But still living with your baby mama. Y'all still sleeping in the same bed, but ain't nothing going on. And I know some of y'all like, no, I don't believe that. But, you know, that's my friend, and I don't think he will lie. I believe him. I know his character. You know his character. I know his character. So, and I know his character. So I don't think he would lie about that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's talk about this foolishness right here. This man is paying $3,000 a month in child support. Okay, let's put this in perspective. $3,000 a month in child support, and on top of that, he's paying his baby mama. They have one kid together, paying her rent. He said he will pay her bills. He will give her whatever she needs. You know what that sounds like to me? Sound like they still smashing. That's what it sounds like to me. Let me listen to this.
What you mean?
Why you pay your baby mama rent?
Man, come on, don't start this shit. What you mean?
Why you pay your baby mama rent? She got a job.
Dude, that's my motherfucking baby mama, dude.
She has a job.
I'm gonna make sure my baby.
Listen,
Listen, I'm not gonna argue with you about my baby mama.
It don't matter.
I'm gonna always make sure my baby mama straight.
Okay, making sure she's straight. You pay her.
She got my kid. If she need anything from me, I'm gonna make sure she's straight. What are you talking about?
If she need anything from me, I'm gonna make sure she's straight. Okay, so if she a little lonely and she ain't got nobody to cuddle, I'm gonna make sure she's straight. Okay, if she's you know, feeling a little sexual and she feeling a little horny, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna drop off that D. Yeah, anything she need. She want a car. She need a car to drive. I'm gonna buy her a car. Okay, she wants some red bottoms. I'm gonna buy her some red bottoms. This man don't sound like he is. It does not sound like he is non-committed to his baby mama. It sounds like there's still an attachment there. That's what I hear anyway. But let's keep going.
Listen, I'll pay her water bill. I'll give her money. That's my baby mama. I will never.
Okay, so he will give her money. He will pay her water bill. Okay, light bill, electric bill, whatever she need, on top of the $3,000 that he gives her every month. If she need money, extra money, he will give it. And she got a job. And they have one kid together. That baby must weigh 2,000 pounds.
Never see her out here bad. She got my kid. I take care of you too. Why are you tripping? But in that's still my baby mama though. That's still my baby. What you mean? Come on, don't do that. You know I take care of my household. Do not fucking do that. Yes, I can't believe you.
You must continue. You care about her. It's one thing to care about your kid. I love your kid. 10 toes down. I love your kid like mine. But at the end of the day, though, you already paid.
At the end, that's still my baby mama. So stop tripping though. Like, come on, don't do. Listen. I ain't got time to argue with you about that. That's my baby mama. I'm gonna make sure my baby mama's straight. Okay.
That's my baby mama. I'm gonna make sure she's straight. But why is he still trying to be his baby mama's boyfriend? Why is he still trying to be his baby mama's man? Right? That's what it sounds like. He's still trying to be her man because apparently she ain't got one. All right, so we're gonna close out this poll. Okay, 82% of y'all said spouse comes first. Spouse comes before baby daddy or baby mama. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out the poll. We're gonna do the last poll of the night before we wrap up. Okay, so let me see how many characters they're gonna give me. So let's see. Let's see how I want to word this. So what I'm looking to ask, and I'm trying to see how I'm going to word it. If a man is taking care of his household, is it still okay for him to take care of his baby mama's household and all her expenses too? Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna keep it simple though. I'm gonna put BM. BM stand for baby mama because I'm gonna run out of space. All right, so I'm gonna put yeah. Is it okay for a man to pay his baby mama's rent and bills plus child support and extra money? Now, this is if he's taking care of home, right? If he's taking care of home, is it okay for a man to pay his baby mama's rent and bills plus child support and extra money? Okay, as long as he's taking care of home, are we, ladies, are we okay with that? Are we okay for a man paying his baby mama's rent and bills and child support and giving her extra money if he's taking care of his own household? Okay, if he's taking care of business at home, is it okay for him to pay his baby mama's bills? And let me do this. I'm gonna put it down. Let me do this. Where's our poll? All right, hang on one second. All right, so if a man is taking care of home, is it okay for him to pay his BM's bills? Rent and bills, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I gotta answer this question myself. How would I feel if I was dating somebody that had a, you know, I gotta think about that one. If a man is taking care of home, is it okay for him to pay his baby mama's rent and all of that stuff? All right. So here's the poll question. If a man is taking care of home, is it okay for him to pay his baby mama's rent, bills, and give her extra money? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm dating a man and he's got that amount of resources to take care of home where I want for nothing, and he has extra money after we're taken care of to pay his baby mama's child support and rent and bills and give her extra money, I'm okay with it. Because you know what? A happy baby mama means less drama. Okay? A happy baby mama means less drama. But y'all, ladies, y'all tell me what y'all think, because this one is really for you. And I see there's a lot of comments I missed. So let me go ahead and go. All right. So Tony said, I'm calling BS on this one. Ebony said, what did I come in on? We're talking about baby mama drama. What did you do with the money? Okay. And in this last one, okay, he is paying child support $3,000 a month, but he's also paying his baby mama's bills, giving her extra money, paying her rent, and anything else she needs. And his girlfriend is upset because she feels that if he's giving her $3,000 a month, that's enough. This woman works. Your baby mama works. She has a job, and you giving her $3,000, and you paying her rent, and you are paying her bills, and you're giving her extra money. But he feels like she has my son. I don't want her to have to struggle for nothing. So basically, her rent is paid, her bills. You know what? I had a baby by the wrong person. I don't know who this man is. I should have had a baby by him. Okay. So basically, all the money she gets from her job, she can actually, and if she's smart, she will be saving that money and holding on to that money, investing that money. Hopefully, she has a 529 college plan for what do they call it? 529 plan, the college fund for her child. Okay. June's Poetry said a full-blown relationship. Come on, man. Ain't no man laying in bed with no woman, no strings. I call BS. 2 a.m. What happens? Tony said he called BS too. Jam said hell no, and still no. Nubian Queen, if this caused confusion in my household, I simply will remove myself from the situation. This guy, no doubt, is in love with his baby mother. Now, you know, this is one of them situations where it's tough, right? Because, and I'm only saying, because let me go to the comments. Let me just go to some of the comments. My husband can take his baby mothers whatever they need for whatever is needed. A happy, cared for mother raises happy, productive, loved children. Another comment said, my ex-wife asked me for help last week. I sent her what I could. I have no feelings for her other than the mother of my kids. Once the kids turn 18, I will no longer do so. Goddess in Glasses said he needs to marry his baby mama then. Y'all, Protecting My Pretty Academy said y'all need to be with the baby mama if you doing all of that. I'm just saying. Someone else said, I'm sorry, but if baby mama got a job and get $3,000 in child support, why is he paying all her bills? I think this is very excessive, but I think it's very excessive. And in my personal opinion, I think there's more going on here. I think that's doing way too much, because you should not be doing more for the mother of your child than you're doing for the person that you're with. But it doesn't look like they have kids together. And I was in a situation like that where, you know, I was with someone that had a child, and the child's mother was the priority. I wasn't the priority, right? Was not the priority. And I was told, well, if you was my wife, it would be a different story. So because I was a girlfriend and we had no children together, that was where, you know, that was the priority. And yeah, that was a problem for me. That was a problem for Wisdom's daughter. Okay. I'm the priority. I'm always the priority. Kids don't get take care of, but I'm the priority. Anyway, yeah, I think this is excessive. $3,000 a month. She got a job, plus she's getting $3,000 a month, all her bills paid, her rent paid, anything else she needs, and extra money if she asks for it. If she's a nice woman, she's not going to take advantage. But my thing is, if I'm with a man that chooses to pay all the expenses of the mother of his child, but I'm taken care of too, and with me having a job, the mortgage or the rent is paid, my car note is paid, my car insurance is paid, my cell phone bill is paid, my credit cards are paid, car insurance, if I didn't say that already, is paid, my hair and nails is taken care of, and I'm taken care of in the bedroom. You can give her whatever you want as long as you take care of me first. You know, I'm not insecure. Helping is one thing. If she needs it here and there because times get hard constantly, and you get $3,000 in child support and you're working, nah, not happening. If you aren't where you need to be, give me my baby until you get to where you need to be so you can handle your business on your own. Okay, then. All right, then. Let me see what y'all doing in the comments. I am Mrs. BB. Thank you so much. I am Mrs. BB just gifted 5 memberships, y'all. Oh my, you know what, Queen? Thank you so much for your generosity. You do it all the time, and I thank you. I appreciate you so much. So, Jam, you've been gifted. God Created Black, you've been gifted. Aries Fire, whatever Lola wants, and 14+1 up in the bushes. Y'all have been gifted. Let me be the first to welcome you officially to the Wisdom's Daughter family because we be kin now. I done claimed you. We kinfolk. All right. Please give a huge welcome to our newest Wisdom ambassadors and a huge warm wisdom thank you to Queen I Am Mrs. BB. That is who gifted you. I hope you guys enjoy your membership. All right. And Queen, may your gift return back to you tenfold. All right. We be kin now. Throw it up in the chat. We be kin now. Welcome officially again to the Wisdom's Daughter family. This is a lot. I can understand why this woman will be upset. He's doing way too much. I think I would feel some type of way. Because I just think I could understand if she was not working, you know, but then that would be, well, then she needs to get a job. I can understand if she wasn't working. It's like, listen, she's not working because what are you spending $3,000 a month on for one child? What could you possibly be spending $3,000 a month for one child? Oh, Tony, you're welcome. He said, thank you for giving us men a voice. Oh, you are so welcome. And June's Poetry just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, King. I appreciate you. All right, who we got? Winter Butterfly, Carlton Brown, Pecan Tan, 0726 DMV, the Honorable Leg Jury, and Nadia B. Y'all have been gifted. Welcome officially to the Wisdom's Daughter family. All right, because we be kin now. All right, we kinfolk. I've claimed you. All right, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Thank you so much, King June's Poetry. Please, y'all, give a huge wisdom welcome to our newest wisdom ambassadors and give a huge thank you to King's Poetry. I'm sorry, King June's Poetry, who gifted you the memberships. All right, Lisa Craig said, can someone let me know how to gift a membership? Absolutely. So you should see a plus sign icon. I don't know, Lisa, I don't know if you're on your phone or on your computer, but if you're on your phone and you're looking at the live chat, you should see a $sign. If you click on that $sign, it's going to say super stickers, super chat, or membership gifting. And then you can choose how many memberships you would like to gift. You can gift 1, 5, 10, and it just keeps going up from there. Okay. So that is how you do it. And if you still need assistance, just let me know. King, may your gift return back to you tenfold. I appreciate you so very, very much. All right. Lisa, we've been having a hell of a conversation, Queen. We have been having a hell of a conversation about these baby mamas up in her. All right. We had the first baby mama who spent the child support money on her boyfriend and had to go to baby daddy and tell her not only does she need some money, but she also needs an advance on the next month's child support. Okay, so she needs extra money because the money was supposed to be The 300 was supposed to be for her to buy their son some Jordans. She took the money and buy her boyfriend some Jordans, and then say she gonna buy their son some cheap shoes from somewhere. And baby daddy called her a black sea donkey. Then we had the young woman who pulled up to baby daddy's job, talking about the baby need, I need money. And he's like, well, what you need it for? She's like, I need some money for food for the baby, and I need to get my hair done. You see how she just threw that in there casually? I need money for the baby for food and stuff, and I need to get my hair done. So really, she wanted money to get her hair done. Nails was done. Eyelashes looking like tarantulas. Okay, she had 2 butterflies. Okay, 1 on each eyelid. Okay. Oh no, those was lashes. We heard from the baby daddy who showed up with the bologna, a pack of bologna and some grape juice. And baby mom is like, what am I supposed to do with that? I got 3 kids up in here, but only one of them is his. He said, look, put him in a room by himself. I don't know what to do. She said, if you feed one, you got to feed them all. He said, look, only one is my kid, and this is all I got. Then we heard from the baby daddy that was upset because his baby mama be messing around and talking to other men. So he don't want to be with her, but he don't want her to be with nobody else. Talking about he gonna burn the house down with her in it. Talking about, no, baby, come on now, stop playing now. It's cold outside. It's cold out here. Let me in the house. And then we had baby mama who took $9,000 out of her boyfriend's joint account, and it shouldn't be called a joint account because he the only one putting money in it. But I guess he put money in and she take money out. Took $9,000, talking about she got to handle some business. And turns out it was for Reggie, her baby daddy, who was locked up in jail. She gave the money to Reggie's friend, and Reggie didn't even get out of jail. So I don't know if the bail bondsman got the money or not. I don't know if the friend took the money and ran, but apparently there was some complications. It sounds like he had some other charges that she didn't know about, and he attempted to bail her out. The bail bondsman took the money, but the baby daddy is still in jail. And she said, I told you when we got together that family is priority. So apparently he ain't family. She talking about the baby daddy. And he like, no, what you gonna do is you gonna start this car and you gonna go get my money. And she said, no, he gonna figure something out to give me half, and then we're going 50-50 on the other half, and I'll give you some money when I get paid. Lord have mercy. Lisa Craig said, what in the baby daddy, baby mama is going on? Baby, these women out here is ratchet. Now, this last one here, this one was a good one. This was the last one. Okay. This man over here pays $3,000 in child support to his baby mama, who has a job. Okay. So between the two of them, his portion is $3,000, but on top of the $3,000 that he gives her, he pays her water bill, her light bill, he pay her rent, he gives her extra money whenever she needs it. He don't want her to want for nothing. And his girlfriend is like, nah, you doing too much. $3,000 a month and she work. Why are you paying her rent? You really paying her rent and her other bills? And he's like, look, I'm going to do whatever I got to do for my baby mama. That's the mother of my kid. I'm going to give her whatever she wants. And if you got a problem, then this relationship ain't for you, baby. Jill's Poetry says, sound like some Uncle Willie-ish today. Show is. Might have been purchasing and smuggling to the baby daddy. I'm going to tell you what I think happened. I think the friend, okay, because it was a friend of a friend, Reggie friend took that $9,000 and bounced. That was the complication. The complication is the bail bondsman never got the money. The friend said he gonna take the money in the morning. Why can't you take the money now? Why you gotta wait till the morning? Because clearly she gave the money to him earlier that day. So why you gotta wait till the morning? Yeah, Reggie ain't getting out. Reggie getting out when Nesto get out, okay? Y'all, listen, if you guys did not hear, hold on, Kia said they might as well become sister wives too. If you guys did not hear, Judge Submaranian has declined Diddy's request to have his sentence vacated or to have a new trial. Basically, Diddy is going to be sentenced on Friday. Okay, he's going to pay for his crimes. We don't know if he's going to get the 14 months that he asked for, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I think that's gonna be a no, because he asked for 14 months so he can get time served and basically come home right away. Or, you know, it takes a few months. They don't never come out right away. Diddy don't understand that. But anyway, 14 months. And if you can't do that, can you just vacate, you know? Well, that's what he wanted. He wanted the sentence vacated, right? Just vacate my sentence. Let me go home, or give me a new trial. And Judge Subramanian said, come on, hold on. I'm gonna tell you what he said. Judge Subramanian, Judge Jerome, he was like, nope. He was like, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, no, because you ain't running things around here. So yeah, that's a no. We ain't doing that. You will be sentenced on Friday. Now, the prosecution has asked for 11.25 years. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think that's what Diddy gonna get. I think Diddy's gonna end up doing 10 years in federal prison. That's what I think. That is what I think. And what I think I'm gonna do right now is read the rest of y'all's comments. That's what I think I'm gonna do. June's Poetry, thank you so much for being a member for 9 months. I appreciate you. Tony said Reggie's friend is in the RV, not the RV. This do sound like some Sonya-ish right here. This, how selfish can you be? That's a lot of damn money. You didn't tell your boyfriend, listen, my baby daddy's in jail and he needs some bail money. Would it be okay? She tried to be slick. And he like, nah, you said you was going to have my money today. It's Wednesday. Today. You said you was going to have it on Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. And you know what? I did not plan that, y'all. But today is what would you do Wednesday? And you guys have told me what you would do. Is it okay for a man to pay his baby mama's rent plus bills plus child support and extra money and she got a job? What y'all think about that? 18% of y'all said, yeah, that's okay. And 82% of y'all said, hell no. No, we ain't. You might as well move back in with her if you doing all of that. Oh, no. Ain't doing it. Yes. So this is going to be a very interesting week. Listen, y'all, tomorrow is Thursday. We are going to do a Nesto throwback on tomorrow. We love Nesto. Not sure what the call is going to be, so I will surprise you, but we're going to do a throwback for tomorrow, Throwback Thursday. So we're going to do a Nesto call on tomorrow. All right. So that is going to be the plan going forward. Last night, I talked about Diddy. I read the victim impact statements. Those of you on the live last night, if you missed it, make sure you catch the replay, because those victim impact statements were something else. And if I was Judge Subramanian, reading that and reading what the prosecution put together, the defense's argument plus her argument all summed up together, Diddy might get 20 years. And remember, if he do get 20 years, I want y'all to remember Wisdom's daughter said it first. I've been telling y'all that he might actually get the max, okay? And I feel he should get the max, but I'm positive that he's going to get at least 10 years. You never know, but we're going to know on Friday. Queen Lisa, thank you so much for the gifted membership, Queen. Vijo, you have been gifted by none other than Queen Lisa Craig. So Vijo, welcome officially to the family, because we be kin now. When you get a moment, please go ahead and thank Lisa Craig. That's who gifted you the membership. Queen, I appreciate you so much, and may your gift return back to you tenfold. And I know that it will. I wanted to return back to all of you gifted memberships. I wanted to return back to you like this right here. Okay, this is how I wanted to return back to you, like this right here. Okay, that's what I want. That's what I want. But honestly, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your generosity and for the continued support. For sure. So look here. That's all I have for y'all tonight. If you guys want to continue to tell me your thoughts, you can keep the conversation going down in the comments. All right. We're going to do WWD Wednesdays. Okay. WWYD Wednesdays. What would you do Wednesdays? All right. So Next Wednesday, we're gonna have another interesting topic, very similar to this one, just a different topic. But we're gonna be talking about some things next week. I'm not gonna give it to you because sometimes I throw stuff out there and then it ends up on other people's pages. So just look after that. But this is what we're gonna be doing on Wednesdays. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. If you thought this was fun. We have another topic we're going to be talking about, which I think is another fun one. So we will be doing what would you do Wednesdays, and we'll have different topics, and we're going to talk about what would you do. Okay, it's going to be some shenanigans, and it's going to be a little ratchet, so y'all already know. But join me tomorrow for Throwback Thursday. We're going to do a Nesto throwback, a Nesto call, and we'll see how that go. WD, the Diddler Friday sentencing will be a must-see. Well, I don't know if they're going to have cameras. That's the thing. I don't know if they're going to allow cameras. And I would have loved to have been there. I really, really would have loved to have been there. But I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, so look here. That's not the only thing happening on Friday, y'all. That is not the only thing happening on Friday. You know what else is happening on Friday is Sylvia goes back to court on Friday. Sylvia and Dana J go back to court for this hearing regarding the tracker that was placed on his car. You know, even though they're trying their best to, when I say they, I'm talking about Sylvia and crew are trying their best to try to make it about something that it's not. And last I heard, her lawyers were trying to get another continuance, and I believe it's because he hasn't been paid. And he ain't doing nothing for free. So if she ends up with a different lawyer or a, what do you call that? A public defender, then we'll know what it is. So I will be covering that on Friday. I will let you guys know what the result was on Friday. And we will see. This has been a challenge because they have been asking for continuance after continuance after continuance. And she chose a jury trial. So there will be jury selection and it is going to go forth. But like Nesto, she's got quite a bit of evidence coming up against her. So y'all stay tuned. Look here, be safe, be at peace, and keep your eyes and your ears to these YouTube streets, baby. And look here, if you did not hit the like button on the way in, make sure you hit the like button on the way out for your girl. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.